as a former military person, what do you love most about America?
The freedom of speech. You know, I can go anywhere and I can say what I want when I want. And, you know, there's a lot I can say I love about America. I mean, I've protected this country for 24 years. You know, I've been in third world countries. I've seen how they lived. It's not, you know, I think a lot of people here in the States take the States for granted. And being in Iraq and being in Afghanistan, it's a different world out there. And, you know, and having the ability to be, you know, a citizen of the United States is phenomenal. Free public education, you know, having the ability to get educated is phenomenal, you know. So, you know, harder question, you know, to answer when asked. However, you know, it's just, you know, right now I'm Sunday afternoon, I'm on the back patio talking to Gene. You know, when I was in Afghanistan or when I was in Iraq, Sunday afternoon we were patrolling, you know, or, you know, we had to figure out the difference, you know, ins and outs of the culture. And what you see here is what you don't see somewhere else. And sometimes they always tell me that grass is never green on the other side. You know, if you don't like America, you know, you might want to go back and reflect.
Let me ask you this question. I did federal accounts. I was a federal account rep at Verizon. Got to meet a lot of the military. Got to visit some of the military bases. What made you decide to join the military 24 years ago?
So I grew up in a very, very poor area. My parents worked for the school system. I knew that they didn't have the money to send me to school. Coming out as a very successful wrestler in high school, you know, but I just knew college at that time wasn't what was right for me. So looked in the military service. They gave me an opportunity to say, hey, if you join the military, you can wrestle for the Army. So I'm like, okay, hey, I want to wrestle for college, but now you can get paid to go do this. So did that for a couple months, and then just fell in love with it. I mean, the Army has provided myself and my family a lot of stuff. You know, we've had great health care, housing. You know, I'm highly educated. I mean, I got an associate's degree in applied science and technology. I got an undergraduate in science. I got a master's degree in organizational leadership, human resource development that I didn't pay for. Both my kids got 2 years of their college education paid for. My wife had gotten half of her 4-year degree paid for from the military. I'm retired and I'm drawing a pension. So, you know, everybody keeps asking me that hard question, why do you want to be a teacher? You know, I can answer it. I'm not doing it for the money.
Right.
You know, I'm doing it because it's a passion. You know, I love educating, and that's what I've been doing for the last 24 years in the military, is educating servicemen.
When you were wrestling for the Army, who was your toughest competitor, or what was your toughest match?
Myself.
That's simple.
Yeah, it is. It's just because we trained 7 days a week, and you know, there's always that. You know, it's a constant. You know, I struggled for my first couple of years with confidence, and my toughest competitor probably would have been myself. But when you're looking at wrestling and, you know, the armed forces stuff, I mean, Air Force had a lot of good guys, Marine Corps had a couple good guys. So, but to answer your question, myself was my toughest competitor.
Why'd you pick the Army over the other branches?
Marine Corps couldn't guarantee me to wrestle. Air Force, my dad was Air Force. I didn't really, it was just too laid back for me. And Navy, I just couldn't see myself on the ship. So there was 5 of us that went in. Scott went Air Force, Tommy went to the Marine Corps, Brent went to the Navy, I went Army, and Eric went to Coast Guard, I believe.
Now, these your brothers, or are these all the folks that were on your wrestling team?
These are just all my friends that I grew up in high school.
All right.
So.
And they've all turned out all right?
Me and Brent's retired. Tommy's a coal miner. Eric turned out pretty good, and then Scott's a mechanic for Columbus Equipment. So yeah, we all been pretty successful. I mean, and we all look back and say it's the discipline that the military had instilled in us to be successful.
There you go. Thank you.